People specialize in the acquisition and sale of racing cars with significant historic racing pedigree. And Gordon Egglestone here from Hudson Historics really kind of specializes in that realm. He has a lot of experience restoring cars with significant history and brokering sales. You know, he's got a lot of customers that really dabble in this market. We've had a lot of Wayne Taylor cars in the stable. We've had some Cadillac DPIs in the stable, a lot of really cool stuff. And I've only been a part of the team now for 2 years. So, you know, they're specialists at this, and there's a whole theme. We had an interest in seeing if we could get our hands on these Acura DPIs, or at least one of them. And that whole conversation really had to be shelved. The day after this Meyer Shank car won Petit Le Mans and won the IMSA championship, they put it aside, rolled out the new Acura GTP for the whole new era of GTP racing at IMSA, and their testing program began the very Monday after Petit Le Mans. And in a way, the DPIs were just kind of shoved aside, and all of the manufacturers put 100% of their focus and their resources into the development of the GTP for the next season. We were trying to see if we could get our hands on one of these and just talk. How do we get into one of these cars? What do they cost? Are you going to support them? You know, they just kept saying, we need 12 months. We need this first year of GTP under our belt before we'll even entertain this conversation. Long story short, finally had that conversation. There's an opportunity to buy one of these cars. We had an opportunity to buy one, and then Bob kind of has his own math formulas. It's well known in his family and amongst his friends. It's called Bob Math. And Bob Math said, why have one when you can have three? So now what you can see is there are three pedigree, significant Acura DPi race cars right here behind me. So this car is the 2022 championship winner. This car, operated by Meyer Shank Racing, won the Daytona 24, Canadian Tire Motorsport Park, and then the final showdown, they won Petit Le Mans and they secured the IMSA championship. So this car has got significant history. It was prepped fully by Meyer Shank Racing with a brand new engine from HRC, Honda Racing Corporation, and delivered to us, or we went to pick it up, along with a ton of spares and all kinds of interesting things. Along the way, Shank had a spare car, and at the time of this filming, the jury is out on the history of this car. We were led to believe this was a tub that had no race history, and it was purely a spare tub for the team. It was built up into a rolling chassis, and it turns out that we believe this car probably competed in the entire 2021 season. So we got to get to the bottom of that. But at the moment, this car runs and operates, and obviously we're here racing it this weekend. It was sold as a race-ready vehicle. These two cars are going to take building up. So we have engines, we're going to need electronics, wiring harnesses, all of the goodies to get these cars up and running. We have the full expertise to do that, and that's going to be happening. So before you know it, we're going to get these cars up and running and get them shaken down and sorted out on track and get them fully race ready. The final car in the package is the 2021 Daytona 24 winner from Wayne Taylor Racing. And this was a car that Ricky Taylor, Felipe Albuquerque, and Will Stevens raced. These were Helio Castroneves, Tom Blomqvist, and Ollie Jarvis. So, absolute snipers that race these cars. They've obviously accomplished a lot with them. It's absolutely wicked to be a part of the acquisition of a piece of significant sports car racing history. And now the strategy is, do we need three race cars like this? No. Need versus want are two very different things. It's very likely that we will get these cars up and running, and one of them may be for sale, two of them may be for sale. Time will tell. We, at the moment, are purely just focused on understanding what they're about, developing our relationship with Honda HRC. We have track support from them here this weekend. We've had 2 Honda technicians here, HRC technicians with us. We have support from some experienced mechanics who have worked on these cars before.
I think my days in GT racing are on pause for the foreseeable future. I think I'm broken. I'm now a prototype guy. I just love it. It's so rewarding, and it's such a mental challenge to just try to extract more performance out of yourself, because a car can do it all day long. It's more yourself.
Next up is going to be getting one of these 2 cars built up and track ready, and get it out, shake it down, evaluate the situation, and see what Bob wants to do. So, really cool situation. Super happy to be a part of it and see what the future holds.
Again, congratulations to prototype. Podium, Bob Leopold got Cosmo.